Hi guys, happy Friday. Here's take number 54 of today of my first vlog. So, this what I'm just going to talk about today is just quickly looking at how COVID-19 has sparked businesses to adapt the technology that they use. So for me, I'm someone who is really interested in tech. I've always been interested in tech, but especially in how I use tech in my day-to-day life. Now, there are many reasons we use different parts of technology these days. Social media has been developed so we can keep in touch with the rest of the world. Technology has even developed so far that instead of having to use our fingers to go and search the web, we can speak to our personal assistant Alexa and they will do it for us. But how have businesses had to adapt to the way that they use tech? So in my last blog, you will have seen I wrote a piece about how businesses may be struggling to adapt to using UC and some handy tips to helping make sure you are getting the use of your collaboration tools that you have implemented. This blog is looking at how businesses have had a sudden urge to use collaboration tools as a responsive effect to COVID-19 lockdown. But then hopefully helping to beat that wave and make sure you've got a proactive approach going forwards to your business tech needs. So first of all, let's look at what happened recently. With the world going into lockdown and people being advised to work from home where they can, it's important that companies had tools in place to make them as effective as ever when working from home. Microsoft Teams has recently just reported a global user increase of 44 million in the last 6 weeks, up to 75 million daily users. During that time, Microsoft also signed up more than 6 additional large business customers with more than 100,000 users each. Now, I think we can all establish the reasoning behind this increase, but what does it actually show us? To me, these increased users was a responsive reaction to the sudden working from home required. Businesses had to adapt quickly to keep their businesses running through nationwide lockdowns. Now, let's be straight. This is absolutely astonishing work from IT managers, service providers, end users to all get this implemented in that short amount of time. So if that was you were involved, I fully commend you for your efforts. However, I think now is a great chance to reflect on this change and ask the question, were we prepared for this given a flexi working world is the way some businesses are already heading? Was your business always prepared to let their staff work remotely? And did you have the tools in place to make sure they could adapt accordingly? Maybe it could have been a lot more beneficial to have these platforms in place before. Maybe you have a site of 5,000 staff and someone's got to go across 8-10 floors to go and speak to someone. Would a collaboration tool help to resolve that? Now, before everyone starts to get riled up, I'm not saying I expected anyone to predict a global pandemic. I'm also not criticising how businesses responded to this. I'm just saying if we were to adapt a model and technology that suits flexi working and collaboration, we no longer rely on the need for social interaction in an office. Code's Clobber Suite range allows you to monitor this adaptation of your UC and C platforms. If this is a change you've had to be responsive to and you want to make sure you are getting the best return from this, we can help. Because at the end of the day, if you have made this transition, you want to make sure you are getting what you need from it. We can help track adoption onto this platform, ensuring productivity across employees remains high while not in the office environment, therefore letting you make informed decisions, but most importantly, giving you that return on investment you evidently need. So given this revolutionary change in the way we work, maybe we could ask ourselves the question, how is the workplace going to change over the next 5 years? And are we prepared for it? I'm going to leave a few of my predictions for how the workforce changes in the next 5 years. Let us know your thoughts and how you think business processes and employees are ready to adapt. So, the first one, quantum technology, AI. This is going to be a massive part. It's something that's being developed more and more into processes these days. How is the business world going to adapt to that? And especially how are employees going to adapt to that? Neural interfaces will change the way we think. I'm going to leave that one at that. It's very interesting, very detailed. I suggest going and having a Google if you've got some time. 5G. 5G is going to be massive. We're going to have amazing fast speed connections everywhere. How will the business world adapt to that? Do we need to be in a Wi-Fi area? Do we need to have wired connection? If we've got 5G, how is our connection going to be in all of these areas of business? And my last one, which is really interesting to me, is business technology will not just be aimed at the process, but human experience and emotion. So really looking at how the processes will engage human emotion and experience, making it easier to connect with them rather than it just being a process getting something done. So that's my 4 things. Thanks for spending the time to listen to me blabber on, and hopefully it may have sparked a few thoughts for you and your business about how we can get on that proactive wave before the storm comes in. Cheers, guys. Stay safe out there. Hopefully everyone was out clapping yesterday at 8 p.m. Cheers to all those carers, key workers at the moment. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.